It's not as violent as you think it is, people. It's
I still thought it was a little overly violent.
Did you?
Just not as much as the trailer might make someone think.
Because I thought the violence that they showed here, I thought like, all right, there's blood. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of violence a lot of gun violence that follows each other. A lot of pools of blood on the dead bodies. But a lot of the violence that occurs in here early on happens off screen, especially when it's some of the more innocent people that are killed. There are moments where you think something's going to happen and they just kind of shy away from it. It doesn't.
It's the kind of violence that's mean-spirited, especially with someone like Walton Goggins, because he is such a creep and an asshole to absolutely everyone he encounters. But it doesn't even need to be.
Yeah, it doesn't even need to be. Yeah,
I think that's why it comes off like kind of mean-spirited. Whereas like some of the other violence, maybe towards the end of the movie, it's more. That's when the outlandish stuff starts happening. That's when you see like people pulling goddamn blades out of their arms and things. It's like, what the hell's going on here? And that's what I wanted.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I feel like that's the violence that was promised to us. Like
Exactly.
when that was there, it's like, well, yeah, this is what I was told was going to be here. It's all this stuff ahead of time. That you're right. It's so mean spirited and just unnecessary.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I thought he was kind of if anything, I didn't see him as being any other thing but the kind of hitman that you see all the time. I mean, because hitmen are mean-spirited people. That's what they hitman. When we see, what's his name in No Country for Old Men?
Yeah, Anton Chigurh.
Yeah, he's not being nice to people when he goes around. Most of the when I compare this to like Fargo, most of these criminals and hitmen that we see are cruel people. So, I mean, I'm not expecting him to be nice.
I guess because Anton Chigurh didn't take any joy in it. To him, it was just work.
He did take joy in it. I thought again, Mom, the way he was tormenting people, flip a coin. It'd be like, I don't want to flip a coin. He's like, flip a coin. Man.
I think he was just bored. He was just like, I haven't killed anyone in like half hour, so he's jonesing.
I didn't care about the mean spirited of this. I mean, it's a violent movie, and that's what they do. What I didn't like was that I just don't think that there's much behind this character.
Yeah.
I
agree.
They hint things behind this character, like. They're hinting that this guy, the reason why he is like he is and crazy like he is because he just couldn't get over his childhood, and Santa has something to do with that. He walks around with a hamster in his house or his room, which is set up like a true supervillain's lair. Yeah. He's still got a little boy's cowboy outfit in there, unless he's doing some other shit we don't need to know about.
Right.
But most of it's about his childhood that he felt was lost, and I got that. I wish they had actually touched on that a little bit more, other than him just going around smirking.
It's not enough of a justification.
Yes, yeah, and it's not, and that they kind of threw that out there as a last, like that's like the last 5-10 minutes of the movie where it's like as a Hail Mary. It's like if you wanted to touch on that earlier, so we can gotten to know the character a little bit instead of just him being weird.
Yeah, that's what
I think that would have been better.
Well, I don't think there's a problem with the character being mean-spirited. I think it's just he's flat. That's right. He's just
flat.
weird. He goes around with a hamster, and that defines him. I think they could have touched on that a little bit more about his background. While I love the grounded approach with this, oh, by the way, he goes by the skinny man. I thought, they could have played on that. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know.